Yeah, I don't care either. I'm not going to be because I'm filming, obviously.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm on a couple of them.
I just hate how I
That's
sound.
the right one, Rob.
It seems like it is, just not going in all the way.
Everybody hates the way that they sound on camera.
There we go.
Let's do a tribute to Jordan on that camera.
You want it here, or you want it up somewhere more visible?
Like do it out in the...
Yeah. Yeah, that way we can freaking see it.
Oh, have you not fired this up before?
I've never fired this up. At least I don't think I did. If I did, I don't remember it.
Oh, is this your unit, Russ?
Not anymore.
Oh, you giving it to Rob?
Yeah, we didn't even trade. He gave me one with a damaged grill. I gave him the one that's because he's more of a perfectionist than me, and I'm not going to use him anytime soon, if ever. So.
You know what's funny, Russ? This one that's all mangled. See, I'm the type of person that'd be up to a challenge to restore that.
That?
I would love to do things like that, but the amount of projects that I got right now.
Well, that's how I am too. But I'm like, to me, I just see like.
You want it?
Straightening the metal, but if it doesn't have any refrigerant in it.
That's not that big of a deal. We know guys.
Yeah, actually, a friend gave me a jug
Dude,
of some 22.
If you're gonna restore that, I'd rather give it to you than gut it.
Yeah, I would love to restore it, but I don't know. We gotta open it up, see how damn. I mean that. Damn.
I'm telling you, it's bad, dude.
It's the coil is gone. It's just like.
It's an extension.
To me, yeah.
It's turning into powder.
To me, I'm planning on fucking gutting it and taking the compressor out and taking the control panel out. Maybe save the evaporator.
I would just do that. It's well, I don't know.
You could probably save the base pan, dude. The base pan is just a little bit bent. You could probably straighten that out if you had to.
I do have a guy that's actually willing to make coils for these things.
Yeah, I remember you saying that.
It's expensive.
Oh, I bet he is.
Right.
Well, dude, that skilled labor, man, is a real thing.
Yeah, I'm serious. I think I'm going to start taking some welding classes.
I thought about it.
Because
See, that's one thing I love doing is welding.
I'm losing weight again.
All right, Rob, it's your unit. Do the honors, pal.
Alrighty.
The compressor should be right here. I'll try to get as close as I can.
Ready?
Yep. Oh, it's a rotor.
Cheeky rotaries are awesome, man. Oh, yeah. There's air coming out. These don't blow very hard, but they're like cold.
I wonder why they didn't put the GE tags on these.
Good question.
Because that one don't have. I noticed that one doesn't have it either. Yeah, he's got the adjustable louvers.
That's super cool.
I prefer these over the ones with the round vents, honestly.
Yeah. I like the look of the round vents.
Yep, I agree. Now keep in mind, it is a rotary, so it's going to take a few minutes to go head pressure. No, that's what I like about the resits. They get right down to business. Like I said, dude, it is a minty bit.
Where'd you find this?
I got that off a buddy of mine I used to work with. He had it on Facebook Marketplace, and it's actually, he has a joint account with his wife. And I messaged his wife. I'm like, yeah, I'm interested in this. It's down in Tower City, which is about 45 minutes from here. He says, oh, yeah, I had two of them, but I sold the one to a buddy of mine. He's like, it might be too small, though. If I get it back, I'll let you know. And then he called me back, and then I got this one.
Nice.
Yeah.
I picked mine up on, it was actually in Craigslist, not Craigslist stuff, Facebook Marketplace, New Jersey. Guy was a real dick.
Was it?
Yeah, I messaged him. I'm like, hey, I'm going to be going to Jersey in like a week or two. I'm interested. He's like, oh, it's old. You don't want it. I'm like, why are you selling it? I'm like, yeah, I do want it. And then he blocks me because I'm too far away, apparently.
What is wrong with people?
I don't know. So I had my friend in Philly just tell him that, oh, yeah, I live in Jersey. I'm coming to pick it up. And he went to pick it up.
What a dick.
Yep.
That's when you go to poopsenders.com.
I wish I could have. I wish I could have messaged him and be like, look, I got it anyway.
I'll do it.
Oh, what do you say?
I'll do it for you. Do you know who it was?
No, I don't even know.
No, Poop Senders is all anonymous. You just like select, like what you want. I give them gorilla poop.
Send my bag of dicks.
Oh, this is coming right.
I did that to my ex.
I'll
once.
tell you, these GE rotaries,
It's not over here. It's real cold right here. It'll work its way up.
Yeah.
That thing hasn't been run for all I know in years, so I wouldn't judge it too hard.
Well, it's because they're high side dome, so the whole compressor has to heat up before the refrigerant boils off in the compressor.
Yeah,
Well, that's how this one was when I first got it. It took forever to get cold, and then it finally got cold, and it stayed that way.
I put a better filter on it.
Yeah.
Look, it leaves a lot of openings.
Yeah, I like those blue ones.
That's another thing I'm working on, making filters for pretty much everything.
Oh, I had a solution for that. I use those, it's 6K. I use those big, cut the size blue ones for the central units.
Yeah.
They work amazing.
I'm talking about the frames though.
Oh,
I'm going to be making these probably in like aluminum. I'll have a laser cut. This way you can glue the foam in place and just.
I use that on my.
This way you're not fiddling with it. And
I use that blue stuff on that hot point, and that thing just. Sorry about that. Pulls all the dirt out.
Yeah, none of my units even use the fucking foam filters anymore. I use all freaking those blue ones.
Sorry, Russ, I'm wrecking your video.
I don't care, Mike. You ain't wrecking anything, man. We're all just here to have a good time.
GE, they always had some of the weirdest designs.
Oh, they're engineered by mad scientists, dude. Trying to freaking take one of those things apart is ridiculous.
But I'll tell you, these things are like, I guarantee this will.
Yep.
That's genius. Like nobody else did that.
I guarantee this is probably more like an 8,000 than a 6,000, because that's how that.
They're all conservatively rated.
I put that point 8,000 in my bedroom, and the thing acts like a 10,000. It short cycles. It's like too big for the room.
It's cold now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
I
like.
think this will turn a fucking small bedroom into an ice box, no problem.
That's exactly where it's going to.
And even like I said, dude, even the freaking, I was looking at that for you too. Even the side panel, they're a little dirty, but they're solid. This thing's ready to go.
Yep. And I'll retro-write this on the back.
I would, and I would definitely pull the chassis out, unless you want to measure. I would definitely drill a drain hole in
I
it.
can feel it back here. Like it doesn't seem like it is, but like even those carry tools, like everybody like hates them.
No, the carry tools are awesome, dude. The only thing is they use epoxy for the fucking instead of braze. Which is pretty freaking stupid. Oh, they fell.
Do they? Oh, yeah. The ones I have, I've got.
Oh, it still has a hype sticker on it. Look at that shit.
I have two. I've got a 4,000 and a 5,000, and they both work. I paid $50 each for those. That's when I got my my Montgomery Wards, which was a GM Frigidaire. You saw that one, Russ. The one that it just did like a. What was that? I forgot what I called it. It wasn't like a full restoration. I just kind of like painted where I could, cleaned it up really nice.
Yeah.
Random thought, but I love that old AC smell.
Yeah. I do too. I remember as a kid when we would go to Michigan, and sometimes we'd stay overnight at a Red Roof Inn, and they had the big P-Tax, and they had I used to love putting my nose up to it and smelling it. And I think they were GE because they had the spine coils.
Yep. Definitely.
I wonder what is that? I wonder what causes that smell.
I don't know.
Is it
Emerson has a very specific one too.
Even my
Maybe
thin lines.
The foam insulation,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Or maybe the metal, just what gets caught on it.
Even the old thin lines that I have, I got two that came out of my mom's apartment. I actually have three of them.
You ever see a high thin line?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
They're wide.
They're cool.
Just square.
Yeah, there's one right there. You can see it.
Oh yeah, hold it in the back.
Sure, absolutely.
My eyes suck.
But yeah, that's about pretty much all there is for that. Thing's blowing. This thing will freaking easily freeze out a small room.
Yeah.
You could probably make a large room comfortable if you let it run for a few hours, but you don't want to overwork them either.
No.
I know that people say, "Oh, this air conditioner don't work." It's like, no, you have it in your living room. It's not going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, my neighbor across the street, right over there, the house right there, he has the Hot Point version of this, and it's a metal frame, but it still does the same thing. Well,
Give it 10 more minutes, this will be even colder.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, his freaking unit, he had an LG in the wall. I said, dude, you have that freaking Hot Point that came to your house, it's down in your basement. I said, put it in. He's like, I think it's still working. I think it's still, if it doesn't, I'll get it working for you. Well, he puts it in. He's like, dude, this thing kicks ass, but the problem is it keeps shutting off on me. The fan stops working. I'm like, and it comes back on. I'm thinking about it. I go, let's go over. We go over. I'm like, I start laughing. I'm like, I know what your problem is. He took the freaking unit out of the LG, but left the case, or he put that inside the old LG case.
Oh, it overheated?
I said, these things are rear breathers, so what it's doing is it's sucking the same hot air back into it again. It's overheating. Everything's cutting off with thermal overload, I bet.
Yeah.
And I said, do yourself a solid. I said, get this case out of there and reinstall it.
He's lucky you didn't
You
cook
might
the
have seen it
compressor.
when you drove in. It hangs out over the awning,
Yeah.
facing it. You might have noticed it, might not have.
He's lucky he didn't cook the compressor in the oil.
They have that's what they'll cut off before it looks that.
But I've seen I've
I've-
watched H-Car vids. This guy, he's out in like California. He goes out like in the desert. He works on rooftop units, and they have issues with sand and like plug condensers. And he's pulled some compressors out that basically just were overheated, and the oil is just like black coming out. It's
I believe it. Gotta give it to a hawk.
I had to ask my friend what that was. I'm so dumb with stuff.
It's this
like
hot, this freaking
I know, you
smoking hot freaking southern chick, dude. That was freaking as a total fucking whore. It's basically what that was.
that. Yeah, he showed me the
And
video.
it sucks because her dad is like a fucking priest down in Georgia or some shit like that, and his daughter's over there. Saying, yeah, the only way to get over one guy is to get under another.
Hey, Liz.
Hey, what's up? You feeding Shadow?
Who's Shadow?
Our mice killer. We have Smokey too. Smokey's all gray. I'm not a big cat guy, but she wants to feed him. Like, all right, and it solves my mice problem.
Yeah, we got a couple that roam around my area too. Nothing in the house, but you know, I leave them alone because they take care of that issue.
They do. And that's pretty much all about that. I would just give this a grand home out. Other than
Yeah.
that, I'd leave it alone.
I've done that to all my units at this point.
Especially G's. I call it the super thrust. I call them the super rust.